Welcome back guys to my new video, another one from Explain mobile app. I discussed a lot of things in my previous video about this wonderful flight simulator. You can see the airports, the airplanes, hangars, everything so realistic. Lots of different varieties of planes you can fly. There are almost many planes which are very realistic to the real ones, and this app is free to download, so you can enjoy and be a flight simulator pilot yourself. By the way, there is another new app which was released by Microsoft recently, the Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is even more realistic and it can give a real competition to the Explain Flight Simulator. But the Microsoft Flight Simulator is a little bit costlier than the Explain mobile app, the Explain app. So if you have the money, you can try the Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is really very realistic and very beautiful. So today what we are going to be doing is I am going to flight school and I will be taking off a Cessna 172 today. In my last video I did the landing part of Cessna 172, but this time I am going to fly the plane off the runway and climb up to an altitude of 1500 feet and level off at this altitude. So as you can see, I have already passed the takeoff test, but I am going to be doing it again for you guys so that you can enjoy as well. So let's go. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not that much. It will be soon. Come here. Here we go. So this is my Cessna 172 cockpit. Hold the device comfortably and tap the screen to begin. Let's do that. And here you can see, let's walk through your first takeoff in the Cessna 172 SP. So next, this is your parking brake. Tap it to disengage the brake. Before doing that, I am just going to show you how realistic the cockpit of this Cessna 172 is. So you can slide your finger and look around. You can see how realistic the plane is. I can assure you, if you see a real Cessna 172, you can see exactly the same things in the real plane as well. The controls, the dials, and this is the speed indicator, this is the artificial horizon, the altimeter, everything is so realistic. You can check out for yourself. All the buttons here are actually functionable, so you can actually tap these buttons and do the stops, but I am not going to do that because I am not a pilot and I don't know all the functionalities of this plane, but I am learning little by little. So you can also do that yourself by downloading this app. And here you can see, you can set up the entire flight plan, the route which you are going to be flying, the waypoints, everything you can set up in this flight computer sort of thing. You can see here. I don't know many things about this, but I'm just going to be showing you some things. Here you can set up the target altitude. I will set to 1500 feet and many things. There are many more things. The target position, the flight profile, the waypoints through which you are going to be flying, everything you can set up here. The flight plan manager, this one, and there is another one here. This is the vertical navigation. Here also you can set up the target altitude and many more things are there. If you really want to learn, you can join a flight school, and even better, if you want to do that from your home, you can download this flight simulator. So enough of this talking. Now I am going to be taking off this plane. So I will disengage the parking brakes In a moment, I will ask you to add full power for takeoff. When we start moving, tilt your device slightly to the left or right to keep the plane in the center of the runway. Okay, I will try my best to do that. Once we reach 55 knots, you will gently raise the nose of the plane to get off the ground. So the 55 knots is the takeoff speed of this Cessna 172. So when we reach 55 knots, we will raise the nose slightly so that the plane takes off. So next, okay, whenever you are ready, add full power. So this is the throttle, this black knob. I will add full power and try to keep the plane in the center line, and let's do that. So here we go, full thrust added, and we are off. So you can see the speed indicator is, the speed is increasing. We are at 14 knots. Here we go, 55 knots we reach. V1, rotate, lift off. So we are off the ground. I am little bit banking. I have to keep my plane level. Now maintain 74 knots. I have to maintain 74 knots and climb up to 1500 feet. So going pretty well till now. So this is your altimeter. Read it like a clock. The small hand is thousands of feet, the big hand is hundreds of feet. So this is the altimeter, and we can read the altimeter like a clock because there are two hands. So continue climbing until you reach 1500 feet. So 1500 feet means the small hand should be at 1 and the big hand should be at 5. So that's it. So let's keep climbing till we reach that target altitude. Lower the nose a bit to maintain 74 knots during the climb. So during the climb our speed decreases sometimes, so we have to maintain the speed also. So we shouldn't climb too steeply, otherwise our plane will stall. So climbing at a uniform rate, little by little. We are halfway through 750 feet. So let's keep climbing. So lower the nose a bit to maintain the speed. So we are at 1000 feet. So 500 feet more and we will be at our target. Going pretty well so far, I must say. Very stable flight. Little more and we are there at 1400 feet now. Slowly start leveling off, otherwise we will climb above 1500 feet. So here, this is your vertical speed indicator or VSI. The needle points up, and when you are climbing, the needle points up, and when we are descending, the needle points down. So since we have to level at 1500 feet, we have to try to keep the needle at 0 once we reach 1500 feet. So I have to try to keep this needle at 0 so that we don't climb or descend. So we are at 1500 feet. Yes, so we have leveled off and it's over. My climb performance is little bit less, but I have already passed the test, so there's no problem. Let's see one replay. Here is my takeoff. Beautiful scenery, beautiful flight. You can enjoy all of this for free, and if you want to fly bigger planes, you have to buy the subscription, but that's your choice. You can do that. So hope you guys liked it, and see you next time. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed my takeoff of the Cessna 172 in the X-Plane mobile app. And before ending this video, I'm just going to show you some of the different varieties of planes which are available in the X-Plane mobile app. So if we go to free flight, and here you can see the different varieties of planes there is. This is the first one, the most basic plane, the Cessna 172 SP. This is free to use. And there is another one, the Cirrus Jet SF50. This is also free to use, but after this you have to pay money to buy the plane and get the full functionalities of the plane and fly around the world and enjoy and become a flight simulator pilot yourself. So this is a little bit older plane, the Piper Super Cup. It costs 65 rupees. And after this there is Douglas DC-3. It costs 250 rupees. And there is Baron B-58. It costs 130. There is another one, Piaggio Avanti, which costs 190. The King Air C90 costs also 190. There is another one, Bombardier CRZ 200. It is from the Lufthansa company. It costs 320. It is operated by Lufthansa. It costs 320. Then there is the Airbus A320, the most common plane which you guys are likely to fly if you buy a domestic ticket. It costs 320. And after this there is the Boeing 777-200ER. It is a little bigger plane, but it costs 320 as well. And after this the Boeing 737-800. This is another very common plane which you guys might be flying if you fly domestic, and it costs 320. Then there is McDonnell Douglas MD-80. It is a little older plane, but very popular in its days also. It costs 320. Sorry, I messed up a little bit. And where was I? Okay, this McDonnell Douglas. Then the most beautiful, the queen of the sky, the Boeing 747-400, the most amazing plane you can fly. It's a very big plane, a massive plane, 4-engine jumbo jet. It costs 320. There are also helicopters in there, the Sikorsky. There are fighter jets as well, A-10 Thunderbolt, F-22 Raptor, F-4 Phantom. So that's it. You can buy any one of these if you wish, for not very high price, quite reasonable price. I might consider buying something in the future. I personally want to buy the Boeing 747, but you guys can choose yours. And I have to tell, the full functionalities of the bigger planes you will get in this X-Plane mobile app. The navigational tools, the autopilot, the air traffic control, communication, everything, the FMS, the flight management system. You tell any functionality and the X-Plane provides it. So truly amazing. So feel free to check it out, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and see you soon. Thank you.